Welcome to Japanese Garden Bristol. This is part 5 of Secret Features. Okay, so as you've seen, I've done the blocks, and what I will do is coat them with the waterproofing as well, so there's no way of the water soaking into them, just to protect it all from rotting in future. Now, the little pump, I forgot to mention, cost me £8.50 on Amazon. I don't know if it's good enough yet, and I won't know until I try it all out, but I need to get it all waterproof before I can actually try it. So the next step is, this is the pump, there it is, there's the pump. So what I'm going to do, it comes with two fittings, two different sizes, and you can adjust the flow rate of as well on the side of it, so which is quite good. Now, my next part of this project. Now, I'll show you step by step how I'm going to do it. Now, I've cut the bamboo up, so here's the bamboo. So that is going to cover up the pump and the stones. Now, I've made them a little bit bigger to overhang more the back end of it. Okay, so I'll get the camera up in a minute and I'll show you how I'm going to attach all these together. Then what I've got as well is two on its own, which I will attach together, and they will go at this end. Then I've got one long one here, which I've cut to the same size as the trough, and he's going to be fitted to them to go at the back there. Okay, so you might get a hint now of what it's going to be looking like if you've been to Japan, or you've seen it online somewhere. Now, the other thing I need is spoons, some scoops. Now, in Japan, they're made of many different things. When I went to Japan, I seen them made of metal, plastic, bamboo, wood, anything. Mine's made of wood. I've got a chap down the road to lathe these for me. Okay, I do sell them at £14.50 if you're interested. And then I got the bamboos, and put the bamboos as the handles. Now these two will go, and it's all attached, something like that. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll get the camera off and show you what it actually looks like. I think it looks quite effective. And obviously there's one part missing, which is the part that's going to be the last result, because that's the way I'm going to, there's two ways I can go with this, and if I don't get the one I want, I'm going to have the backup. So we'll see. That I've got 5 months to get this finished, so I got a bit of time, although the design I sent off to the chap that's making me this is has been gone about 2-3 months so far, so it's taken some time. Well, we'll see. Let me take the camera off, show you what I've done here, and then I'll show you how I'm going to attach it all together. Okay, so as you can see, the pump is totally covered now. You can't see the pump, and you can see the stones there. That's fine, because it's going to be the same as the surrounding area, and I think that'll look okay. Now, the pump is hidden down here. Now we'll make a hole somewhere around here, but not yet. I could do that later on when I know exactly what I'm doing, and then obviously the water feature will go and into the water here. Now, there's my spoons, and there's the other two there that I will attach together, and the bit along the back. So there we go. I think that looks quite good. I might chop these handles down a bit. It all depends on where this goes, which I do know where it's going, but I don't know how much room I've got to put it in, so I will judge that when it comes to it. Okay, so let's show you how I'm going to put all this together. Okay, so I brought the bamboo over to here, and I'm going to show you how I move it up a bit. Let's see if this is better. Okay, so there we go. Let me get a piece of wood a minute. Okay, so I've got the wood over the bamboo over to the other side. What I've done is got a piece of wood here to keep it, make sure they're all level and straight. In fact, probably if they're a little bit out, I want it to show this side bit more level than the other side. What we're going to do is we get a tape measure. You'd have thought I'd got all this ready beforehand. There we go. I'm going to mark it, pencil, I'm going to mark it 3 inches in each side. So 3 inch there, I think it's good enough, and 3 inch there. Okay, so 3 inch on that side. I'm going to do it to this one as well. I'll show you what I do next. Very awkward with bamboo because it's round. 3, and I've got to make sure that they're more or less in line with each other. Okay, because those pencil lines are going to be where I drill my holes. Now, to pull that back and get this straight, I'll put it this way, as I said. Okay, and push them together. Now, you get this piece of wood or a ruler or anything straight, and I'm going to put it along here. I'm going to just run the pencil along the top of this bamboo. Hopefully they stay in place. Okay, and then on this one as well, mark all the bamboos at the top. You can either run the pencil along like I just did, or mark them all like that. Probably better like this actually. They're all different sizes. That's the problem with bamboo. Very hard to work with because they're all different thicknesses. Now what I'm going to do, I've got a drill bit here. I'm going to drill all the holes for every single one of these. A bit time consuming, but it really does work. Okay, so I'll go and do that and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so now that is done, what you need is some wire. Now I get this from a local hardware shop, a store, and what you can, I suppose, and what you do, you feed this through those holes that you've all lined up. So what I would do, I would get off a piece that's long enough over the size, cut it off, bend one end up so it can't come off the other end, and then start feeding them through. The wire's only about £1, it's not much. You can get a reel from somewhere, and all you do is just poke them through like that. I'll get this done and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so there we go. Simple as that, all held together. Pretty thick wire, and as you can see, I got the overhangs on the wire. And what I do now is I can, hopefully you can see this, I'll push it over like that, and this one, actually I'm going to pull that through to the other side. There you go. No, wait. So I'll pull that down like that, and what I do, I snip these ends off there. Okay. Now with the ends, you can either push them down and go under like that, which is quite a good way of doing it. You will see a little bit of the wire, you can't hide that. Whenever you buy these bamboo strips like this, they're all, you always see the wire bit one end or the other. There is a way of hiding it if you want to go to that length, but if you do, you could end up getting problems with it anyway, so you're better off just doing something as simple as this. Okay, so there we go, nice and tight. I'm going to chop these ends off a little bit more so they don't stick out. Push them down with the snips. Don't shoot anything, Do it in your eyes. Okay, so there we go. That's my platform. Thank you for watching part 5 of Secret Features. Hope you're enjoying the series and look out for part 6.